Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Unboxing Web3. Guccheetah here with my boy CryptoDilly, and we're about to unbox something pretty cool, an NBA brand by our homie Bad Teeth. It's that 288 whiskey. A quick little backstory on this 288 whiskey. There's 288 NFTs available. They're for sale for 0.288 ETH, and the NBA number is it 288, Dilly?
No, it's not.
It's 00036. Bad Teeth, bro. You missed that opportunity. Let's get that fixed. All right, so Dilly is going to get into this unboxing. He's going to give a rating for it. I'll give you my viewer score at the end. Dilly likes to drink early in the morning, so we let him do the liquor review. So what's up, Dilly?
What's going on, dude? Super excited to get into this one. I think that, yes, it's bright and early, but, you know, hair of the dog, we're going to get into it. We're going to have some fun. So let's get right into it. We got this bad boy in the mail. Obviously kind of standard mailer, but, you know, what's nice is it's nice and tight. So you can see the way that it's packaged in there. We open that bad boy up, like this thing. We get the plastic that's wrapped around it. Boom, and pull that out. Oh, that one's come with it. Boom. So,
Yeah, packaging.
first impressions, I mean, like, this is sick. It's a really solid, like, cardboard casing around this. And what I like is that it has, like, the slide aspect of it. Ooh, look at that. And, I mean, the branding all around it, it's not like a cheap, you know, adhesive that they've just pressed on there. It's actually, they've spent some money to really make this look nice and feel really good. It's good branding. And what's cool, I believe I saw a coda somewhere. Don't know where I saw the coda, but, you know, you got some really cool aspects of it. I really like the branding. And then let's go ahead and open this up. Pull that out of there. So that's the packaging. You got the 288 on the base, like really brandability all over the box, which is nice. As far as the whiskey bottle itself, I mean, look at that silhouette, the cowboy on there. It kind of looks like it's a sunset, and then the mountainscape. I mean, really beautiful design on the actual bottle itself. So that is the 288 whiskey right there in a nutshell. But what do we say we get into some packaging here and go into some ratings? What do you think about that?
Yeah, packaging is beautiful. I mean, there's no words on it, but I feel like there's a deep story going on here. So I want to learn about the lore to this. But yeah, talk about the packaging. What would you rate it on our rating scale?
Yeah, I mean, packaging is over the top in my opinion. I mean, whiskey, like you said, I think that it tells a story, which is really unique as far as the way that this is presented. And it's like, I want to learn more about that. I think the packaging, I'm going to give that an epic because it really sets itself apart from a lot of the other whiskeys. I mean, if you go into the liquor store, like, I'm probably buying this off the shelf. Like, it looks very unique. It looks high quality. I know it's going to be a good whiskey, right?
Amazing. An epic score for packaging. I like it. All right, well, you just mentioned quality. Let's open that bad boy up, and why don't you take a sip? Tell us what you think.
Yeah, let's do it. I mean, so you got this little tab right here. We're going to rip this bad boy off. We got the plastic. Boom. Get rid of it. We got a Speculation Alley whiskey glass. If you were fortunate enough to pop one of these, you're welcome. But we're going to do this neat. We're going to pull the cork off here. Boom. We're going to pour ourselves a nice little whiskey cup here and give it a nice taste. I feel like we can't do quality without giving, you know, whiskey a taste test. Would you agree? So
I agree. What I want to know is, are you going to sip that, or are you going to shoot it like you normally do?
Like I normally do? I mean, I feel like you gotta treat whiskey right. You gotta give it a little swirl, smell it, you know, see if it's any good. I feel like with what's interesting about whiskey, I drink a lot of it for old fashions, and I don't drink a lot of it neat, but I do like Angel's Envy and some bullet whiskey. So that's kind of what I'm going to be comparing this to.
Oh, you went for the shoot. You shot it. Let's go.
I did. That is really good. And what's crazy, all right, let's talk about some of the specs real quick. So this is 45% alcohol by volume. so it's 90 proof. I just took that down, and I feel like that was smooth. So, like, I think that's a really good whiskey. And so for quality, I'm going rare. It's really good whiskey.
Nice. I mean, you chugged it. You chugged that glass full, so I imagine you like it. That's cool. All right, so next category that we're gonna rate on is displayability.
Yeah. So
Are you gonna? Hey, let me ask you. Are you gonna display this at all? First question. Second question. You display it in the box. Third question. You display it out of the box. I mean, how's this looking on your shelf?
Yeah, so I think displayability, this is very displayable. And honestly, I think the way you display it is maybe not with this piece, but with the other piece out of the box. And I'm just gonna pop this bad boy right back in the little slot here. And that's the way I'm displaying it. I think that they put a lot of effort into this. There's the coda. They put a lot of effort into the branding on this. And I think that for displayability, for my sake, I'm keeping it in the box. I think that it's really good quality. It's very displayable. When it's out of the box and you got just a normal whiskey bottle, I think something that they did that's super unique that I think will stand out on the shelf in bars or even in the liquor store is the silhouette of the cowboy with the sunset in the background. Like, I think that the fact that you have that whiskey and like the time of the day actually is going to depend on how dark that backdrop is. If it's like light and you're seeing right through, it's like a nice sunny day for the cowboy. So like displayability, it's up there, man. And I think I'm going to go with Epic on the displayability as well, because I think that you can display this in a lot of different ways. Bad Teeth has done a really good job on this whiskey, I gotta say. Very impressed.
All right. So far we've got 2 epics and a rare. Your next category is value. What's the value score on this guy?
So for the value on this, I think that it has a lot of potential. For around $500 though, pretty expensive for one bottle of whiskey. So I think that that's a hard pill to swallow for a lot of people. However, what's not being accounted for is that there's 4 other collectibles that you receive with your membership within the first year. So this isn't just a bottle of whiskey, it's a membership, very similar to we reviewed Ape Vine. And so what I expect is maybe some other whiskeys, maybe some different alcohol coming down the pipeline, possibly glassware, maybe, some cigars. I don't know. But I'm excited to see what comes with the membership. I mean, it's expensive for just a bottle, but with this, it's beyond just a bottle. However, the unknown and not really knowing what I'm going to get, I bought it to support Bad Teeth and honestly be a part of the 288 and just kind of see what's to come. So for me, as a collector, I'm super excited to see what is to come, but everything's kind of a cherry on top. With that being said, though, if I were to look at it just at face value and say I'm paying 0.288 ETH for a bottle of whiskey, I'm probably going to sit around an uncommon, even with the unknown collectibles coming down the pipeline. So we'll kind of see. That might be upgraded in the future if there's some extreme value.
All right, so I'm going to give you my viewer score. Obviously, love the packaging. The fact that the packaging makes me want to learn more about the brand just shows how great they did with it. Quality's awesome. Displayability, I love what you were talking about, how you can put that bottle on your shelf and, the silhouette is the sunset shining through the bottle, which is pretty cool. Value, if you bought this when ETH was $2,000, then you'd be sitting at like a $500 bottle of whiskey that comes with 4 other things. So that value is, a sliding scale depending on what price ETH is, I guess. But overall, love the product, love what Bad Teeth is doing. And for my viewer score, I'm going to give it a rare.
So all in all, I mean, where does that place everything for the overall scoring on this bad boy?
It sets us right solid in a rare, which is awesome for any brand, let alone a Made by Apes brand and a first product by a Made by Apes brand. The rundown on the scoring was you gave an epic for packaging. For quality, you gave it a rare. For displayability, you gave it an epic. For value, you gave it an uncommon. And I gave it a rare for viewer score. So that rounds it up.
Yeah. So, I mean, overall, really good. I'm super impressed with the brand, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching this one. Go get your 288 whiskey, so I'm not the only one sipping on the morning. And you guys like the video, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Obviously, retweet the video if you're viewing it on X. All the support is amazing. We appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.